Porter from outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Minnesota with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Reed. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Reed's got 12.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Rollins passes to Portis. Antetokounmpo outside. 5 on the clock. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic decision from Antetokounmpo. He's lethal in pick-and-roll situations, clearly.
Yep, that one's good. 6 points for MP.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. At the sense, Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Timberwolves ahead, up 5. And we'll see you back here after the break.
Milwaukee, 46.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And, you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the point.
Because Portis is an active scorer, he draws the D's attention, sometimes a little too much attention.
When you watch Bobby Portis, he's extremely physical, but he can also space the floor, Clark.
Yeah, I like that combination, B.A. It makes him a unique matchup and a tough matchup. I mean, one play he's stumping and bumping you around, and then on the next play, he's knocking down the three, and he's doing it all with great energy and intensity.
That free throw good from Portis. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And every season, it seems, Reed takes another step forward in adding to his game, and that's a testament to his strong work ethic.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. Kuzma against McDaniels. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
All Reed's looking for is an opportunity. They've given him that. He's been outstanding.
Here's Rollins. He has 6. And there's a 3-second violation. And midway through the year, a perfect time to check in on our Rookie of the Year rankings. We're halfway to seeing who grabs the award. And you look at Smith, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
Here's Rollins. He's been contributing over 15 a game, and that one good.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Minnesota leading by 8. Over to the left wing. Randall, the pass to Smith. Hook it, and it's Randall with the assist. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards. Powers it home.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Here's Rollins. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Smith against Porter. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
DiVincenzo and Edwards on the perimeter. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And the shot goes down.
When you even sense a break, always a good idea to get it to your man up court.
Minnesota leading by 19. Reed passes to Smith. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
The drive by Porter. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And rejected. 5 to shoot. Another shot. Misses off the right iron.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And the basket is good. Edwards got 21 points in the game.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Pass to Edwards. Back to Smith. Here's Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Now Reed. Antetokounmpo covering. Smith passes to Randall. Clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Lets it go from deep. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Randall, the big fella, knocking it down from deep.
Antetokounmpo with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Good on the shot. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Rollins. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Randall, good.
Every night, Randall draws a ton of contact, and he dishes it out, too.
Down low. Here's Rollins. And it's Milwaukee. He's scoring again.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Back to Smith. Pass to Randall. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Stolen by Reed. Edwards looking it over to the middle. Smith passes to Reed. Back to Smith to the left side wing. Edwards finds Smith. To the wing on the left. From outside the arc. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
It's been 2 years, and Stephen has literally given you boys plenty of time to get your stuff together. Because you know what time it is. Or think. It's Channel 95 season.
Put in the work, they discredit the work, man, you gotta be kidding me. Only really realize when they treating you lower than 10 keys. Got these strangers, they claiming they kin to me. Now my shoulder be colder than 10 degrees. Don't you hate when they talking a lot, but not doing a lot, and they draining your energy? Man, I got them on mute when I talk down. They run the game without a move and no waist down. Been gone for a minute, but I'm back now. Mister, every time you see me, got a new sound. Been lanes in the space for a hot minute. And the scale been off, check the analytics. Real talk, when the game slows down, and they need a new sound. Take a guess who you think did it. Go time, they can see when I lace. Okay. I'm the one when they talk about taste. Okay. Damn bad out of luck, doing too much. I see the cramp up when they moving my pace. Okay. East side got a song to rotate. Okay. It's a hit, make my way to home base. Okay. Time's up, now you stuck all in the rush. You need to catch up while I set up my case. Whoa. Talking about run it up. Game time. Run it up. Run it up. Yeah. Run it up. 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 I blame you for letting me in the booth. You know I'm the beast. My pen is ready to. I'm out of the window, hanging out of the coop. Again, concealing all of the proof. Hold on, give me a minute, around it, they gotta choose. If they all are denied, they're certainly gonna lose. Know that I'm working hard, I can't believe that it's news. Betty, I'm from the Vegas, that's in the win or lose. So give me the money right now. My past excuse out of the crowd. They asking me what I did when all the people.
My advice to everybody out there, if they want to have a good park run, make sure you have a good build and a good team. Whether you win your first couple games or not, you could build chemistry with each other, and eventually you will win games. You just got to stick with it, stay positive, and encourage your team, and I guarantee you guys are going to win games.
Hi, this is Bishop, the WMVP.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Bryant is out there with Mobley. And it's Harden in at point. And for the Timberwolves, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Smith in at the point. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
And so it's Cleveland with it. In the corner, Harden. And the three off target. To the paint. Smith with the basket on the assist by McDaniel.
He's setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now Smith. James Harden missing on the three. Smith kicks to McDaniel. Edwards dishes to Smith. Edwards passes to Smith. Out to Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark.
Terrific closeout there. to challenge the threes.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And DB, with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
Free throw drop for Smith. And you look at this Timberwolves roster, Doris, quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin, you've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back nine and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, two guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it? Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Strus. His last outing with 20 points.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out. Turn the lights out.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the third best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that's permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update.
You can see Schroeder's shoot-first mentality if a defender overcommits. Nicely done.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
That is an absolute dime from the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Every year gets better as a playmaker.
Mitchell passes to Bryant. Schroeder surveying the floor to the right side. Mobley kicks it over to Schroeder. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, you can see Schroeder willing to take more and more threes. If you're going to stay in the league, you've got to make them.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting match.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Gobert with the block.
Well, this is the very prototypical defensive anchor. This is what Rudy Gobert brings on a nightly basis.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Miami got the job done. He scored 17 points, and it wasn't just a great offensive performance for him. He excels defensively, too. They've been red hot lately, and he has been the one leading the way for them. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he has, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
So with Harden on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Tyson in at the 4-man position. Highland passes to McDaniels. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Mitchell. Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send him back, Rudy.
Randle with the bucket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Minnesota?
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Smith dishes to Gobert. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Pass to Randle. Here's Smith. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. To the middle. Now here's Gobert. Smith, the pass to Randle. Lays it up and banks it in. Randle's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, that's Randle working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Smith, and the shot is good. And it's 13 points for Smith.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grab it for air.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Gobert kicks to Randle. Pass to Smith. Highland the bounce pass. And here's Randle. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Shoots. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game. High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randle and Gobert. And it's Smith in at the 1. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. Feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
McDaniels dishes to Smith. Here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 5 assists in the game. Harden against Smith. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell shrugging off the contact.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
Minnesota calls timeout. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game,
Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Tyson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Smith's shot is good. And that's 17 points for Smith.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Out to Smith. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 12. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Harden on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Then it's Bryant. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Tyson in at the 4. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And that is just a deflating era.
On his part.
Well, I think it kills.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Smith. On the wing, Dosunmu. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Edwards passes to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Harden kicks to Mitchell. Unloads. And another miss by Cleveland.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
And yes, it's good. And it's 7 points for Dosunmu.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Daniels is checked in for Minnesota. And Cleveland also making a change. Lions checked in. They get it back. And Mobley throws it down.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley. Not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Smith's shot is good.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win
for the Timberwolves.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Smith.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Some changes for Minnesota. Shannon's checked in, and it's Mike Conley in for Edwards. Here's Shannon. Can't get it to fall. Harden surveying the D. Conley grabs the miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The reputation for Jaden McDaniels is he's a lockdown defender, and that's cross-positionally. Now he needs to continue to develop offensively.
And McDaniels drops them both. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's taken away by Smith. Pass to Shannon. Back to Smith. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Shannon passes to Smith, and stolen by Mobley. So it's Minnesota winning this one East, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
It's been 2 years, and Stephen has literally given you boys plenty of time to get your stuff together. Because you know what time it is. I think it's Channel 95 season.
Put in the work, they discredit the work, man, you gotta be kidding me. Only really realize when they treating you lower than 10 keys. Got these strangers, they claiming they kin to me. Now my shoulder be colder than 10 degrees. Don't you hate when they talking a lot but not doing a lot and they draining your energy? Man, I got them on mute when I talk down. They run the game without a move from the waist down. Been gone for a minute, but I'm back now. Mister, every time you see me, got a new sound. Being lanes in the space for a hot minute. And the scale being off, check the analytics. Real talk, when the game slows down and they need a new sound, take a get.
14.
The NBA owners recently voted to explore expansion within the league, but did you know you can do that right now in NBA 2K26?
Go into My NBA and tick the Customize League button while you're choosing settings.
Then place your team into one of the NBA divisions and start customizing.
Use a pre-built team to get on the court fast, download a team design, or select all of your team's details and branding.
Expansion draft time.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Houston, Texas, the site for the Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's Smith in at the point. And for Houston, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Amen Thompson out there with Shepard, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Edwards. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And we'll go to the line. Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man? He's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, B.A., is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
Now here's Capella. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 4 on the clock. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Durant against McDaniels. Durant surveying the D. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Shepard. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepard, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving, no doubt whatsoever.
And he's able to get it back.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Yeah, they're really working the paint now.
Timeout called. Houston. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging that tall timber. All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Count the basket. Randall's got his 2nd basket of the night.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
To the paint. Here's Shepard. And the layup is good.
And not only can he burn you from deep, Shepard is also skilled inside. Just great work there.
Edwards against Thompson. Out left to the wing. Smith passes to Thompson. Here's Shepard. Lets it fly from 18. And too long on the shot.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Edwards finds Smith. Shoots over Thompson. Back to Smith. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall, pass to Smith. Gobert inside. Guarded by Capella. Excellent D there from Capella. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is...
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Shepard, covered by Smith. Shepard, that's good.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
The Timberwolves have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Clint Capella out there with Smith. And it's Shepard in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.